Good evening, and welcome to the, is this May 1st? May 1st City Council meeting. I call the meeting to order, and we have someone very special who's going to help us with the Pledge of Allegiance today, and her name is Evie Robbins. Evie, would you come to the podium? And would everybody please stand and join us in the Pledge of Allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, for liberty and justice for all.
That was wonderful, but you're not done. Come back. Okay, we can see her now. How are you, Evie? Was that fun?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So tell us about yourself. How old are you?
5.
And what school do you go to?
Skyline.
And what grade are you in?
Kindergarten.
Kindergarten. And who's your teacher?
Mrs. Crossway.
Very good. And what's your favorite thing to do at school?
Game.
It could be anything. It could be reading or playing or...
Playing outside.
Right. And you got to play outside today, finally, right? And as adults, we can all cheer to playing outside today. Yay. But you had to do what today on recess?
I had to stay on the wood chips.
Yeah. It was too wet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so Evie, tell us who brought you here tonight and point at them.
Mommy and Zach.
Very good. And where do they work? They work, yeah.
I don't know.
It's okay, they work for the city of Stillwater, right?
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
But they don't work together.
Okay, well, that's probably best, you know. Yeah. Okay, so tell us, now here's the big question. What do you want to be when you grow up?
A veterinarian.
A veterinarian? And what do you want to take care of? What kind of animals?
I'll take care of any animal, like a puppy or a kitty or a parrot.
Okay. I would bring my puppy or kitty or parrot to you. Counselors, any questions? Okay. Well, if you'll stay right there, I'm going to bring you a little treat.
Yay.
You
Ow.
have to say it that enthusiastic now that you see how little it is. Say yay again.
Yay.
Yay.
It's chocolate.
It's chocolate, yeah. All right, let's turn around here. You want to stand on your stool? Okay. And look right here. Are you smiling? Okay. Okay, we have some proclamations. The first proclamation is Bike Month, Red Dirt Peddlers. Mary Cash? Yes. Right there. Okay. Just gotta find the right one. There we go. Okay, is that the right one? No, that's not the right one. It's in there somewhere. It's here. Okay. Whereas the bicycle is a viable and environmentally sound form of transportation and an excellent form of recreation, and whereas creating bicycle-friendly communities has been shown to improve citizens' health, well-being, and quality of life, to boost community spirit, to improve traffic safety, and to reduce pollution and congestion. And whereas the education of bicyclists and motorists as to the proper and safe operation of bicycles is important to ensure the safety and comfort of all users, and whereas bicycling activities and attractions have great potential to have a positive impact on Oklahoma's economy and tourism industry, and to stimulate economic development by making the state attractive to businesses and citizens who enjoy the out-of-doors and healthy lifestyles. And whereas the League of American Bicyclists, Red Dirt Peddlers, and Stillwater's Bicycle Club will be promoting bicycle safety and bicycling as a leisure activity, as well as an environmentally friendly alternative to the automobile during the month of May. And whereas all citizens are encouraged to support bicycling and participate in the events planned for the month of May, including the annual Bike to Work Week, which is May 15th through 19th, with the annual Bike to Work Day on May 19th, a rite of silence on May 17th, and a picnic on May 31st at Couch Park. Now, therefore, I, Gina Noble, Mayor of the City of Stillwater, do hereby proclaim the month of May 2017 in the City of Stillwater as Bike Month.
Thank you very much.
Would you like to say something? You don't have to, you can. Okay, all right, I've said it all, okay. Let's turn around and we'll take a picture. The next is Motorcycle Awareness, Gold Wing Road Riders Association, Robert and John. There they are. Whereas safety is the highest priority for the highways and streets of our city and state, and whereas the state of Oklahoma and the city of Stillwater are proud to be leaders in motorcycle safety, education, and awareness, and whereas the membership of the Gold Wing Road Riders Association, Chapter X of Stillwater, continually promotes motorcycle safety and awareness through its motto of Friends for Fun, Safety, and Knowledge, and whereas all motorcyclists and vehicle drivers should actively promote motorcycle awareness at all times through safety, education, and respect for the citizens of our city and state, and whereas roadway users should at all times unite in the safe sharing of the roadways within the city of Stillwater and throughout the state of Oklahoma. Now, therefore, I, Gina Noble, Mayor of the city of Stillwater, do hereby proclaim the month of May in the city of Stillwater as Motorcycle Awareness Month and acknowledge the GWRRA, Chapter X of Stillwater, for their continued leadership role in motorcycle safety, education, and awareness. Sure. Here you go. Would you like to say something? No, you sure? You want to say something? Okay, John, step right up there.
My name is John Irons, and one of the things that we really like to stress is safety, and that we ask everyone to watch out for motorcycles, bicyclists, and anybody pedestrian such. We want to make Stillwater a safe town. Thank you.
And our final proclamation is Barbara Loudermilk. I wrote it phonetically. Okay, great. Excuse me. Whereas community action agencies were created with the Economic Opportunity Act of 1964 was signed when it was signed into law, and whereas community action agencies have a 53-year history of promoting self-sufficiency for the limited income, and whereas community action agencies have made an essential contribution to individuals and families in Oklahoma by providing them with the innovative and cost-effective programs, and whereas community action agencies are needed as major participants in the reform of the welfare system as we know it. And whereas welfare reform in Oklahoma has benefited from the state's partnership with community action agencies, and whereas the limited income continue to need opportunities to improve their lives and their living conditions, thus ensuring that all citizens are able to live in dignity, and whereas Oklahoma and the entire United States must continue to promote economic security by providing support and opportunities for all citizens in need of assistance. Now, therefore, I, Gina Noble, Mayor of the City of Stillwater, do hereby proclaim in Stillwater, Oklahoma, in recognition of the hard work and dedication of the Central Oklahoma Community Action Agency this month, the month of May 2017, as Community Action Month. Would you like to speak? Someone say something?
I want to thank the council for letting us come and honoring us today. I just newly took the position just a few weeks ago as the new executive director of Central Oklahoma Community Action Agency. I think I was hired because I brought to the table 35 years of being a school educator, with 25 of that being in Oklahoma Career Tech, and I think you're familiar in this town a little bit about with Oklahoma Career Tech. One way to overcome poverty and to improve the quality of life for families is going to be through education and skills training, and that I hope to bring to the counties in which I serve. I have the privilege tonight to bring two of my board members who came to support me. That's Commissioner Chris Redding from your county, as well as Senator Ed Long, and we all thank you. Gentlemen, do you want to say anything? Okay, thank you.
Okay, that brings us to consent docket. Councilors, does anyone wish to? And I didn't have anything. I'm so sorry. Hold on. I don't have anything. Okay, just call him up. Do you want me to go home?
If we could have Captain Kyle Gibbs come up and recognize the most recent graduating class of the police department.
Good evening. Thanks for letting me be here tonight. We're here tonight to recognize the Stillwater Police Department Citizens Academy, class number 2. They just wrapped up 5 weeks of the Citizens Academy. And to tell everybody a little about what that is, it started March 30th. It's one night a week for 5 weeks, and all culminates with the big Saturday when they go through scenarios and get to kind of experience to some degree what we do in doing our jobs and hopefully some things that we don't experience. But it's a fun day. We had 12 participants this time that took place in the class. The other big thing that I can't ignore, they cover all sorts of things like building searches, a lot of media relations stuff, internal investigations and how we do those, things that you never see in the media typically, use of force, and all sorts of decision-making type topics. Our ultimate goal with the Citizen Academy is to try and educate the public about why we do the things we do as we set out to keep Stillwater safe and why the police operate the way we do. The other great thing about it is that we get to make a lot of new relationships and meet people of our community, because I think ultimately those individual relationships are what makes it a good place to live and what makes everyone feel safe. So that is delightful. This academy had 12 people, and I would just like to recognize them and ask them to stand up if they would as I say their names. So in no particular order, Steve Brown. Cody Challoner couldn't be here tonight. Michelle Charles. Jesse Cunningham. Roger Demery. Shyla Eggers was in the class. She also couldn't be here tonight. Andy Hodges. Cameron Nelson. His better half, Cheryl Nelson. Brandon Stewart. And Counselor Elaine Zanotti. And our final participant, and at the last minute told she has a few words to say, if you would permit her, is Tara Depperschmidt. Tara, come on up. The floor is yours, and I told you I would stay right here with you.
Okay. Well, on behalf of Class 2, we want to thank Captain Gibbs, Sergeant Pringle, Lieutenant Higgins, and everyone else who volunteered all of their time to come give us the most amazing experience that we could have asked for. We all think that this is such an amazing program, and we wanted to do our part to make sure that it continues and that the funding was there. So we all got together, and so we would like to present this check to the Citizens Academy, or the Community Outreach Program, for $1,585.
Okay. Just tell me when. Thank you very much. Thank you for letting us do this.
Thank you. And thank you to everybody who participated. And I've heard from most everyone that it is an amazing experience and something that they wouldn't have wanted to miss. So I encourage others to sign up for the next class, which will be class 3.
And we have an amazing Stillwater Police Department. Very proud.
Okay. That brings us to the consent docket. Counselors, we are going to remove item C. Anything else? Only C, right?
Only see, the easement did not come in.
Okay. I am going to remove item C. Is there, does anyone wish to remove another item, or is there a motion to approve without item C?
Motion to approve without item C.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to accept the consent docket without item C. Please vote. And with a vote of 5-0, the consent docket is approved. So we have several people who are here tonight to make a public comment on an agenda item, and I just want to read the rules, and then I will call people up in the order that it was received. I would like to remind the audience of the rules for public comment. Speakers are limited to speaking about a specific item on the agenda for 3 minutes. Only those who are signed up to speak will be allowed. Each speaker has 3 minutes to address the council, and when you come to the podium, please state your name and address, and we are glad that you are here to give us your input. And with that, I'm going to start with Brock Summers. Hi, Brock.
Hi,
So state your name and your address.
my name is Brock Summers, and my address is 1202 North Lincoln Street, Stillwater.
Okay, great. And why did you come to speak with us?
I came to speak about
And can you step a little bit forward?
skate park improvements.
Okay, so here you go.
My name is Brock Summers. I'm 11 years old, and I recently moved here from California. I'm here this evening to talk to you about future grant money to improve the local skate park. I enjoy skateboarding there, but I feel that there are some safety concerns. Some of the safety concerns are that the ramps have the ramps are broken, and it's kind of hard to just supervision, because not all rules are followed, because people are smoking and they're just sitting around, and some kids are just one time no one was skateboarding there, but I think one person was, but they were they're jumping on the ramps and stuff like that, and it was kind of, so yeah. And then it would be really nice if it was an enclosed park to stop that from happening. And I'm seeing kids riding their bikes, and people are scootering, and inline skaters. They're since it's such a small park, it makes it even